Hi, welcome to I Can Stutterman week 11. It's been quite a few weeks since I've posted, so I thought I'd best get this video out. Again, thanks a lot for all the views, new subscribers. I really appreciate that. It's the main point in doing these, to hopefully get out there and help a few pitless people. I've had a massive uplift in views. I'm going to explain that, and actually I've made that the theme for this week. So the theme for this week is actually the people around us, because I've learned over the recent times that the people around you are actually the most important as people to help you with solving the problems as such, if that's the right way to describe it. Being open and more honest with these people about the suffering with your the stutter and the struggling with the speech is actually quite a massive step towards, I wouldn't say there's solving it, but having the confidence that you're not nervous if you do the stutter or the struggle to get your words out, and the people around you understand it, is actually a massive help. I'm really lucky. The friends and the family that I have are really supportive. I didn't realise, but in one of my previous weeks I mentioned I had 2 chitless children. I actually have 3. I meant I have 2 that lived with me. I've got an older daughter, the Sophie, as well. And in recent weeks I've actually spoke to them about me having a stutter. Again, I realised I never really spoke to them. My youngest daughter, Amelia, saw one of the videos that I posted, and I hadn't spoke to the kids about it at all, and realised, obviously, me putting myself out here to try and get the message about the stutter speech problems across, and then not actually talking to my own family about it, is a bit hypocritical in a weird way, because I'm obviously, the point of these, the goal is to tell these people to be open about the problems that you feel you have with yourself in life, and to talk about them. And I've been talking to you guys on this YouTube, and I probably hadn't discussed it with my own family enough. The only person I've really ever spoke to in depth about it is my wife, who's always been supportive. And to be honest, I hadn't spoke about doing these videos even to her. Maybe I wasn't sure I was doing the right thing or not, but again, this is why the theme of this week is the people around you, the people in your life, and even speaking again to my wife about the problems I feel with my speech, the mental side of it, the actual putting it into real life practice. It does help you, and you realise I'm still, even after these amount of years of getting better, training my brain to understand that it's not a problem. And as I've said to you guys in the past, my main phobia and my hardest part with my stutter is phone calls and is using the phone at work. And I'm constantly now making myself use it more, and I'm training myself to, I know it's the whole thing, confronting your fears. If you're scared of a spider, there's always a spider, but there is some truth in that, to be honest. And like I said, there's people with a much worse stutter than mine, and maybe it's at the point which stops you from going to work and really affects you. It's the people around you that can be your first jumping board into trying to improve things. If you can be more open with the people around you and practice the words you struggle and the things you say, and by talking to people and helping them embrace maybe what you struggle with, and basically just to say, look, I really struggle to say some words, get some things out, can I say them to you? And I know one of the biggest hurdles is having that conversation in the first place. Once you do, and if the people around you realise, I mean, they probably have realised you've got a stutter or a speech impediment before, but it's like the elephant in the room where no one talks about it. And because of that, it makes you nervous. The problem that I had is, and the biggest thing in me was not letting people aware I had a stutter, so almost hiding from the fact. And then because of that, building up in my head is even more of a problem. And I convinced myself the problem was with me, and my speech problem was more with me, not with what other people thought about me. And I felt being as open about things has helped me. I shared on the social media at the weekend for, if I'm going to do these videos, why not try and get it out there more? Don't hide as what I'm doing, get it out there more. The sport's been great. Quite a lot of those people, to be truthful, said I never even realised I had a stutter or had this problem. I've actually had my stutter through my whole life, read as much as I can, and actually quite a lot of the research says quite a lot of children that have a stutter, as they become adults, it does just go. I believe now I'm an adult and I still have it. Again, the same as some of you guys out there. If you're adults and you've still got your stutter and you've never managed to get out, there's over it or past it or grown out of it as such, so I was aware there is no cure. So the more I think about things and research I do and read, and I honestly believe the mental side of it is as much as helping it as the physical side, because it's working yourself up, and then you mess up with your breathing and everything, makes your speech worse. And if you already got the stutter in the first place, it makes it a lot harder. So if you can get over the mental hurdle, and you can't tell everyone in the world I have a stutter, I appreciate that, but if you can confine in the people closest to you, wife, kids, friends, family, whoever you want to, and it's like with most things, once you start to talk about it, a weight lifts off your shoulders, or the clouds move out the way, however you want to phrase it. And I honestly believe that's the first step of this moving on. I mean, I have this family and friends who suffer from mental illnesses and different types, and everyone that I speak to, it's always the confronting it and the talking about it that's the hardest. Once you get to that stage, it is the first step of moving on. And if you need to get this counselling, take drugs for whatever conditions you have wrong with yourself, I actually think don't be shy or scared. If you need help, you need help. If we physically hurt ourselves, we're quite as happy to take help. So if you have a mental condition, I see it as the same thing. So if you need some help for like the kickstart, take it, and then sometimes that catapults you onto being able to talk about things. I appreciate a stutter's not quite the same as that. You can't take medication for it, as far as I'm aware. But if you skip straight to the talking to someone stage, that is the first thing, the first way of maybe helping build up your confidence. Having these people say, I wasn't aware of that, we've never seen it as a problem. If you struggle to get your words out, we're okay with that. And having the people closest to you to tell you that is a massive, massive help. So I just reiterate the fact, just talk to people, confide in the people around you, and you'll probably find that helps a lot. And then if that means you can get to a stage which, if you need to go to counselling, said I've used hypnotherapy in the past, and it didn't solve, it's weird enough, it doesn't help my stutter, but it helps the way I think about it, which is what I was never thinking about before, and that's what's helped me a lot. So that's what's helped me to move on and just embrace it. It is part of you, and it is the way that you are. And I said, if your stutter's a lot worse than mine, and you struggle to even talk about things in this general, write it down to someone, and let them start the conversation with you, and say what you can say. And it isn't just a fix, and well, if you listen to me and do these things, it will be fixed. It's just, I'm just trying to put what's helped me, and it's the starting point. And it's the same with most things in life. If you've got a starting point, it's the first way of this fixing things. And I've put the videos out there and said, please share, comment, put your worst things out there, the things you struggle with, the things you feel that can help other people in the same situation. If not, just watch these for you, and you don't have to talk about it. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to get my message out there to someone. I've never really found any help with a stutter as such, and this is the only way that I could think to do it. And again, please feel free to like and share with friends that you feel there's benefit. And if any of you guys want me to talk about specific topics or my experiences on topics, please there's comment, and I'll try to do that in the coming weeks. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and I'll be on again soon. Thank you.